Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and we are back for more Age of Wonders Planetfall. Let's kick off this episode with a comment from PHR43K. He had a few this week, actually, and I think there's some good ones here. For one thing, to remember that ground chain targeting trick that I was talking about doing with these indentured guys, well, you could shoot the ground, but then this arc jump or arc extension module jumps to a unit that's a little bit outside of the normal range. The same thing applies with Malictors because they also have a chain targeting ability. So good little tidbit to know there of information. I also wanted to mention, or that PHR43K pointed out, Nurturing Bond is not psionic. It does not benefit from the mantra buff. I think I may have misspoken about that last episode. Oh, let's unclick them before I do something I regret. So this Medusa out here, this Nurturing Bond, is actually technically not a psionic support ability, which I found to be interesting. Basically what that means is that this Mantra of Illusion, the psionic attacks, or sorry, the support abilities would grant lightly obscured. That does not apply with Nurturing Bond. So this really, the only reason I have Mantra of Illusion is that it's granting me an 8 strength chance to apply hallucinating to whatever I hit with my attack. Excuse me. But I think there may be some better options out here, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on this. I don't think I'm going to change anything yet, but I think I narrowed it down to 2 alternative mods that I really like. One of them would be the Mark of the Dark Sun. And I know we're going from a tier 2 down to a tier 1, but it still grants 20% increased damage on all abilities, which is similar to what this does. But if you look at this, it grants damage by 20% per stack up to a maximum of 3 stacks. Now that is a damage bonus that accumulates over time up to 60%, and it lasts until the end of combat, so that's really quite nice. But I was also thinking that pairs very nicely with this Wraith Drive modulator, which I've been focusing so much on the health, but the secondary effect of that is that the unit gains plus 15% damage for 3 turns. So the damage bonuses from that would also stack with Dark Sun, resulting in some truly incredible damage output. Another one I could do is Focus Chimera, which is chance to apply burning, electrified, and poison. It's a lower chance, but it's checking against 3 different resistance checks every time, so there's a possibility of applying more debuffs overall. With burning making targets easier to hit, the electrified making it harder for them to hit me, and then poison just dealing damage over time. It may also have another secondary debuff I don't remember off the top of my head. But the same thing could be said for all my other Psi-Fish Sirens. I could switch Mantra of Illusion for something else on them, because none of them have a psionic support ability. None of these units do. As far as I know, Enticing Bond is used against enemies, as is Impregnate, and Mind Flay is just an offensive attack. So there may be better mods for my Psi-Fish. That's basically what I'm getting at here. And I'm counting on you guys in the comments to let me know what you think, if I should switch something, or if Mantra of Illusion's good enough for now. Or maybe even Mantra of Life, throwing that on there could be nice too. Because that grants healing when they, well, I can actually look at that here. Mantra of Life grants healing, psionic attacks heal the caster for 8 health on use. It's not a lot of health, but it is health, and that would also stack with the other effect from the Psi-Tech Drive modulator, which is giving them 10 health back whenever they use an ability. So I could really focus on damage output or on health regen if I wanted to. And like I said, let me know what you guys think, because this is what I was looking at before the episode started, and I thought there were some interesting things to consider here. Also from PHR43K, Armorco may be able to grow faster if I put colonists, or tell colonists to focus on food production. Don't know why I haven't done that yet. I did look, and well, let's see here. It's going to grow in 3 turns. Let's see if buffing that up does anything. 2. Okay, it does. 2 turns faster, and I will take that. I may need to remember to take it off of food growth after that, but yeah, I'll shave a turn off that. Good idea. Then from PHR43K and Sarah Feingold, Primal Override checks against Biochem resistance, so Broken Mind does not help. In the last episode, I was trying to break enemy units' minds before using or I guess that'd be over here. I was trying to break enemy units' minds in an attempt to mind control them, or maybe it wasn't that group, it may have been somebody else. But basically, Primal Override, which I was trying to use on fish, does not check against psionic resistance, which is what Broken Mind lowers. It checks against biochem resistance, which I don't really have a way to lower, unless maybe poisoning a unit does that. I mentioned poison earlier. I want to double check. Okay, so it lowers morale and causes damage per turn. Does not actually lower biochem resistance. So yeah, Primal Override doesn't really matter when I use it. At least it has no, Broken Mind has no effect on its success chance. From Sarah Feingold, don't forget to annex my Sci-Fish dwelling when I have enough influence. That's a great idea, and I actually just checked before I started this recording, and I do have enough influence. I can connect to Teosopho, which is the city that I want it for, and now the Sci-Fish have become one with me, or I have become one with them, or something of the sort. So yeah, that's pretty nice right there. Now, that'll get me even more Cosmite per turn. I should have checked beforehand. There's probably a way for you to look in here and see exactly what you're getting from this. Okay, the dwelling. So I'm getting 5 Cosmite per turn and 2 influence. And yeah, that's pretty good. The Marine Research Station is occupied. I might want to ask whoever's on that to kindly go leave, but it's not really a top priority right now. I just need to remember that if I have a runner in the area, they could go deal with that if I needed to. I was thinking I did have an extra runner in the area somewhere near Ronald's army, but maybe not. For the Chrysalis, Sarah said that I should consider modding it before it evolves, which I think is a good idea. I'm going to give it at least one mod, and it's probably going to evolve on this turn. But I'm going to go ahead and give it that Eyes of Eternity mod. Now, the thing about this is that the mod cost differs based on the tier of the unit that you're modding. So right now, Chrysalis are only a tier 1, Spawn are a tier 2, which is what they're going to evolve into. So I'm going to go ahead and mod Eyes of Eternity, pay the cost for a tier 1 unit instead of a tier 2. Now I know that's going to make them modding for the rest of this turn, but that doesn't really matter because this army is more than powerful enough to carry the extra weight, and so I'll be able to do that battle no problem. And since I already spent that cost up front, it saves me a little bit of Cosmite in the long run. There are perhaps other mods I could put on them, but the Wraith Drive mod I can't yet, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that other mod slot. Like I said, I'm looking for some feedback on that. But the Wraith Drive can only be applied to heavy units, and they can't get that until they get to Siren level. From Sarah, or no, I'm sorry, from Chris Lighthawk, floating units are still considered ground units, as such the Medusa will still benefit from Ground Commander. So I was talking about that a little bit in the last episode about Medusa's not benefiting from Ground Commander, and I was thinking it didn't apply to floating units. Well, actually it does, and that makes perfect sense because my Wraith tanks are floating units. It's the Sirens that won't benefit from it because they're actually a flying unit as opposed to a floating unit. There is a difference there. Floating units can still benefit from Ground Commander. Now, that all being said, let's go and get right into it here. I've got some enemies to smash through, and I think I can probably get a couple battles done here. I'm gonna just try an auto. And I did get my spawn to evolve. Now, let me check, because I'm not 100% sure. Okay, good. Oh, hey, that actually was really cool. It finished the mod when it evolved. I didn't know that happened. Because remember, that unit was going to be modding for a turn, but instead it just gave me the mod immediately. That's an interesting little trick to remember with evolved units that I probably won't remember, but I should try to remember. Spawn are still not heavy units. They still got to level up a bit for that, so let's... Does that one have Eyes of Eternity already? Yeah, that one does. This one does not. I'm gonna give it Eyes of Eternity now, because it is a tier 2. Yeah, I'll do that now. Seer of the Cosmos, okay. I'll pay the cost for those lower level mods since I'm planning on evolving all of these eventually anyway. Then I can move these guys here, move him here, and then up. They should handle this fine. We'll see about that guy who's off by himself. He did manage, okay. So we're just gonna blow through these battles real quick. Imperial Behemoth, a tier 4 vehicle. Discovered the transport was carrying blueprints, so I could get the Imperial Behemoth. This gun called Screech, which is a tier 3 psionic and has a chance to panic. Pretty high damage output. Oh, but it's a single action. Is that a shotgun? Range is 5, so probably. I think that's a shotgun. Not a huge fan of the shotguns, except for in very specific situations. I'm going to take that Imperial Behemoth. Might come in handy at some point. I don't know. It feels nice to pick up something like that I can't normally get otherwise. And can you guys reach... How far over here can you go? This far? Alright. Well, there is plenty of combat for this group to do. I'm going to move him out and move this guy in. Actually, I don't think that matters at all, because healing isn't really something that the Psi-Fish are good at until they can get that Wraith Drive module. There is the Mantra of Life I could give him, actually. What is that other thing that he's got? Mind Barrier? I'm going to throw Mantra of Life on this guy, too. I'm going to have to go clean up all those templates eventually. And I might give it to this one as well. Maybe I should have before it evolved. Now I'll leave it. We'll figure out what to do with him later. I'll mod the one that's a little injured so that he can kind of patch himself up. And then he can be the guy who hangs out by himself. Yazniko here is my frontline city against purple for whenever the war begins. I'm going to... This one's not building the Doom Spire. It can make high energy efficient assembly lines, optimization control. There's not a lot of, if I remember correctly, there's not very many structures in here that are great for, wait, what is this? Oh, Quartzite crystal cluster. These crystals can go together to become crystal clusters. Grants 10, okay, during combat in this sector. Okay, heals mineral units. I don't think I ever noticed that before. This is not really a great city for producing units necessarily. So I think the energy efficient assembly line is probably out. I think the high energy scanning station is good. Yeah, I think that's probably a good one, especially for a frontline city like this. Having that extra operational defense probably can't really hurt. You know what? I'm gonna wait though, because I've still got that energy exploitation to get through first. My Malictor here was on his way. I think he was gonna go through that portal and try to join up with the others. Yeah, he was. So he can get to here. Alright, continue sending my Sith Lords in. Eventually they'll get down to the party. Let's see, what's Intellect's doing right now? I need to... No, I still think I need to keep sending units down that way. I can always produce units here fairly quickly. So I think I'll just keep sending them through that teleporter pretty much every turn. This Enforcer was going to be part of a group, though. So I may kind of keep them together. He was going to be part of one of those groups I was talking about making earlier, when I'm going to add another Stunning Indenture to the mix. So maybe I'll keep him back and actually pile up an army. One of those armies I wanted to try out that I was talking about several episodes ago. Is Water Sector upgrade worth it for this city? I don't know. I think I might want to just keep cranking out units.
Enemy operation detected.
Okay. Infiltrate Operations Center has been purged. Alright, I thought that might happen. Shroud of the Abyss. Okay, that's a defensive one that I just wanted to have ready.
Production ready.
And this is going to be a pretty big water gathering sector city, but I'm going to I'm going to make the Intelligence Gathering Bureau first, though. Now that I have advanced infrastructure, I want those pretty much everywhere. And that's going to be it for this turn. I don't think there's any strategic ops or spells I need to cast, or prime, whatever. I'm bouncing back and forth between this sci-fi game and fantasy. Age of Wonders 3, the terminology gets a little all screwed up. See, our opponents are moving. We're down to purple, so I'm going to flip over to, well, she's no movement on her borders, really. She's got that army there that doesn't really scare me at all, unmodded bugs and crap. But I would be interested in knowing where this colonizer's headed. Oh, speaking of colonizers, I think I made one in the last episode, and it was on its way down here. Where is it right now? Well, I'm going to find it in a second. I guess I can go to military overview. There you are. He was on his way down to where the Paragon are, I think. Just move him here for now. All right, and I think Ronald's army is ready to go cause some trouble. Yeah. All right, is there any useful mods for this guy? Maybe I should have... Nah, not really. Not if I'm just having him sit in the back and buff other units. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about modding him. I'll just have to try to keep him out of trouble. How far can you guys move on this turn? You can move there. Ronald's army can make it here. No one can attack. Oh wait, good. This guy can at least. I was gonna say, it's a good thing I got that Mirage in there. He's got a little bit more movement than everybody else. Alright, very low risk battle. Now this one, I'm going to go ahead and do manual anyway, just to get a sense of what the Paragon might throw at me, as well as test out my my autonom machine buffing setup thing that I kind of got going on here. Alright, so Ronald's army's pretty straightforward. They've been doing what they do the whole game, so no real big changes there. I'll just move these guys forward and set up some Overwatch. Whoops. And he can stay back. But it's the machine army that I'm more interested in this particular scenario. Alright, so what I have to do first is I like to move the monitor one space just to get him a little closer to where the action is, and then initialize connections. So that networked the tank, the owl, which the owl doesn't really matter, I just need to keep him out of the way. Network the tank, the owl, and should have gotten the machine too, I think. And then what I can do is this little guy, wait, where is he? Where's my little... Oh, crap. I mixed up the owl with the, Okay. There is another autonom unit on its way down here that I mixed up the owl with. It's still probably good that I went ahead and launched this attack now anyway, but it would have given a buff to these units' accuracy. It's one of those little autonom sentinel things. You know what? You can stay there. Just project that shield down. That'll work. Is that an explosive vehicle? I didn't think it was. I guess the front end of it is. May want to be careful where I stand, everybody. Alright. See what they do, but they don't seem at all interested in... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, those guys are tearing up.
Operations available.
That was just a little Overwatch. Okay, this guy's pulse drivers have a chance to stun. What is this? House Anthem? Oh, that's the 20% damage buff and 200% morale buff. I like that too. I need to get this guy out of the way. Now this is another chain damage effect, which is really, really nice. I'm going to try to see what the Wraith can do, though. So he's got the Sci-Tech cannon. That Sci-Tech Blast is the AoE one, I think. No, it's not AoE. It's just a higher damage staggering effect. What did I get on these guys? Oh, Pain Mirror. Okay. Oh, I buffed their teleportation. Ah, right. I should be using their teleportation more often. Okay. That's all right. I'm still kind of learning. I've never used the wraiths much with this particular setup before. All right. Let's try to wait, is that more damage, I think? Let's just do that House Anthem thing. Buff everybody's damage output here. Ooh, I like that hallucinogen projector, but for now we'll stick with shields. These guys can move forward, so they should be able to do a tremendous amount of damage with those buffs.
Annihilated.
Maybe I can get lucky with him. Oh, a critical hit. All right. Yeah, the stun is not doing as much damage as I thought it would to these guys. They have an arc weakness. Oh, well, they have a static charge. That's part of the reason why they have an arc weakness.
Serves them right.
Alright, Ronald. Run forward. Oh, Ronald's on fire. Did I stun them? I did, okay. Gives me free reign to heal on the next turn. Yeah, I was sort of expecting this to just be a slaughter. I just wanted to play around with my units here a little bit. Ronald actually has a healing ability, so I think I should use that. Well, he doesn't have a healing on somebody else's ability. He's got a healing on himself. These guys have a healing on somebody else's ability. Alright, and then Ronald, you can, well, we'll soften him up a bit first for you. I want to try out this, teleport. And see, it does damage nearby units and staggers them. So that's pretty cool.
The Syndicate rules
Nice.
supreme.
I think I'm gonna like these tanks. And that Zenith probably has a lot of health. 80, yeah, that's pretty tough. Alright, well, we'll see how the Paragon like that. I'm sure they'll throw some stuff at me next turn, but I'm not too worried about them. I am not giving you any sectors under any circumstances. I have the sectors I want. You can deal with that. Yeah, I'm going to send this guy back here and just create a full stack here, I think. Let that army build up. And then I don't know if I'll send them south or maybe send them out somewhere else. We'll see what happens. Having these guys close by, they can always run through the teleporter real quick if they need to. In fact, I don't know why they're not all on the same stack here, but if yellow tries anything, I would be kind of at a disadvantage right now. And I feel like down south I'm doing pretty well. There's the Autonom I was talking about. I'm going to get him down to, well, I guess down to here. Hopefully nothing picks him off, but I think Ronald's army is probably taking the lion's share of the attention right now.
Production ready.
Okay, Wind Farms is done. Yeah, intelligence gathering. And we get a little bit of production, and I think I might just have that fish continue to explore if people are leaving pickups out here. Maybe there's something good. Yellow is here now. Hi. Don't try anything funny. I'm going to be clearing that camp out before he does. I want the XP from this. Alright, I'm gonna send this guy off by himself. Since he's the one who's got Mantra of Life. And I'm gonna try to attack this structure. Did he clear something else? I feel like he cleared off something else. There's like another army there that I wanted to kill with these guys. Yeah, whatever. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to do this one manually to avoid losing anything, but we'll try auto and see what happens. Oh, they got it. Alright. That army's just kind of rocking and rolling. Hopperhound Blade Maw, isn't that a tier... It's a tier 2? I was thinking that was a tier 3. It does evolve though, it's an animal. I think I should probably take that and send it to the Amazon. Did they get the... Yeah, that is a teleport station now. Okay. Yeah, you better start heading back that way. And then this army, we'll just go after that, and then I think that's it for this island. That'll completely clear it. And I'll be annexing this as soon as it hits size 16. Alright. You guys can move. Which one had the Mantra of Life? That one? Alright. I feel better having you on your own since you can kind of self-heal without the Medusa. And auto. Nope, we're gonna have to redo that one. Figured eventually he was gonna do something dumb and get himself killed. Oh, the whole group just charged him. Alright. Alright, well, then back up and join forces with the rest of your crew. This guy got pretty badly beat up too. I'm gonna have the Medusa go link up with him. Where are you? There you are. Oh, Nurturing Bond requires 3 action points, right. Need to remember that. Well, let's just focus on grouping everybody up for now, and you can at least heal yourself. Ready. Heals 8 on use, okay, and I think that works for only attacks. Hey, I'm trying to select you. There you go. Nurture, actually move a little bit forward first and then nurture. There you go. You guys can just do your thing. Oh my gosh.
Down.
Oh, these guys are so good. Let's focus on trying to take out one of them if I can. It doesn't look like it's going to happen this turn, but maybe if I am sneaky. Just need a graze.
Enemy
and
destroyed.
I get a little health and take out a unit. I'll take that trade. Imperial Submarine. He does stand a bit of a threat. Pose a bit of a threat to that thing, but I think I'll probably be alright. Gonna leave this one on defense here and end the turn. Oh, they're just gonna summon the torpedoes. Alright. Wait, they could summon the torpedo. Is that a free action? Huh. Leave 1 point. Okay. Well, it's not gonna really matter much now, is it?
Good riddance.
Let's get rid of that torpedo. Blow one missile up with another. You know what? I want to try their Mind Warp. Just get a sense of the damage output on this thing. This is a 3... Oh, wait, that's... Yeah, okay, I can't get a really good sense of what it is. Hang on, maybe they can move a little bit forward and target that submarine. I think it's similar to the Sirens, probably. Yeah, it's pretty similar to the amount of damage the Sirens can dish out.
Enemy down. The Syndicate rules.
Oh, I should have targeted
supreme.
that other torpedo with the guy that had Mantra of Life first. Could have squeezed a little bit more health out of that one. Okay, that is it for that group and that island, I think. They made... no, they need to find somewhere else to train is what they need to do. I need to find... And they're already about as far north as they can go. That's all Yellow's territory there. There is some stuff out there that Yellow hasn't gotten to yet. I just want somewhere for these guys to train and level up, because they should evolve fairly quickly if I can just keep them working. Maybe they'll follow that guy. They might end up doing a loop around the world at some point. Or they could go back to where Ronald is. Ronald's army is going to clear the Paragon, but there's still other stuff in this area. Not a lot, but some. And this is probably where most of the heavy fighting is going to end up being anyway. But then again, if a global war does break out, I am going to need some units defending this area, and a group of flying floating units is probably the way to go. So I think these Scyfish are probably going to stay up here for the long haul, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have them keep looking for stuff to kill, and maybe they'll find something in the water to fight, but I'll be relying on the new units that I'm making to make progress over here. Yeah, they did. They took that out. There's 2 more battles I think I could have gotten in this area, and Yellow just shows up and steals the XP from me. Okay, reinforced suffering.
Operations primed.
Alright, that is just
ready.
something else I was priming.
Production ready.
Which, actually, oh yeah, I did cast it on my tank city. Okay, that city's got production queued up for a long time. I might just have this fish join with them, since they're doing a lot of fighting on the water. This guy can get at least that far south. And Ronald's army... Oh yeah, they're out of movement. Their moves occurred on this turn, so... I'll send... Let's keep exploring with this guy and see what else I can find, if there's any untouched land anywhere. And this city here does not need energy. It could use a water upgrade. And Kumladar is... oh, that's the island city, right? That could also use a water upgrade. Oh, good. This city can already expand. That's growing quite quickly. It's encouraging. I'm gonna annex this one. I think I already cleared the... There was like an arc storm on this or something like that. Some sort of node that would have caused unhappiness. But I think, yeah, I already cleared that. Annex to... what is this city's name? These guys are in the way. Abidar? Well, I guess there isn't any other city I could annex it to.
Production
Orbital
ready.
reinforcement platform done. Alright, cool. Oh, that's the guy that had on auto scouting. Nice. Okay, good job, buddy. I forgot I put somebody on auto scouting. Actually, I have a job for him now. I want him to go straight south from where he is and go pick up, or go talk to the Scyfish about getting off of that research node that they're sitting on. Or whatever it was. This thing right here. Marine Research Station. He's actually got probably a couple places you could talk to the Scyfish. Well, no, I'm going to leave anything that's outside of my territory alone, because the Scyfish can spawn units from those locations. May be helpful in a war. Alright, I think we're just on the independence moves. And we are back.
Incoming communication.
She wants to work towards a more mutually beneficial relationship. Okay. You become vassal. Balanced trade offer. Wait a second. Oh, she would never accept it, though. I was thinking in terms... I played a lot of Civ 6 recently because of some of the new content coming out. And I Forgot that when you click balance a proposal in Civ 6, if anything pops up, the computer will accept it. In this game, you don't know if they will. She would never accept that. I'm not even going to ask. But I mean, okay, I've never asked a computer for this before. Become overlord over the other player. This effectively creates a fixed alliance with the other player, which only the overlord can break. The deal only works if neither player is already a vassal. The overlord will gain additional 10% energy and research per turn based on the income of their vassal. Increasing your diplomatic state with this player means it will be able to call you into war with other players should the need arise. You know what? I'm gonna say no. I could do that, or I could just blow her stuff up when it shows up, which it's actually coming. She's got stuff coming across the water right now. All right. Well, it's not gonna get here in time to save the Paragon, as they are about to go down gloriously. Sorry, guys. But I want this. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, before I forget, because I always forget. Oh, that guy was going to run into some nasty stuff out there on the water. I'm going to send him all the way down. I'm going to just have him auto-path. Oh, he can take a little shortcut because of the orbital relay. That's kind of nice. I'm going to have an auto-path all the way down here. There you go. Alright, now let's do this. Low risk battle, and I'll just manual combat this one. It should be interesting enough. Doing a proper attack on a Paragon city. Now, let's see. Well, there's something I was wondering. These guys... Okay, what's the range on those turrets? Defensive turrets. Well, those ones actually seem shorter than usual, so this might not work in a typical city battle, but pretty sure. Is there anywhere I can... Yeah, I can hit that turret from all the way over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That's just not right. There's something wrong. And I can hit this guy from clear over here. Oh, this is just not fair, guys. I feel bad. But not bad enough to stop using it. I think he's got to get a little closer. You can just find these weird places where you can just nick them for a little bit of damage at a time. Oh, he can actually... Oh, that's another gun there. Let's not walk into range of that thing, because that looks like it could do a decent amount of damage. They do have... Oh, those things have an AoE effect on them. Alright, yeah, let's not allow that to happen. And then, as for you guys... I didn't get my little auto-nom down here yet. I guess he probably wouldn't have made it anyway, but... Back up, turn around, initialize connections. We'll at least get that network level 1. I was thinking this guy had some sort of AoE ranged attack, but maybe I was just thinking of the chain attack on him. I don't really need to worry about that turret much. I think I'll move him all the way up here. And then maybe House Anthem. We'll go ahead and get that started right off the bat. Especially since I probably irritated them enough that they'll come running out after me now. Okay, so if that's got AoE, this guy should be safe behind this structure. They could blow it up, but I don't think they'll be smart enough to do that. And I'm going to leave the... Well, these guys can take cover behind either of these units, so I'm going to put them over here. Put them on Overwatch, and then use those shields. And I'll leave the owl back here. He can maybe mark something. Oh, I forgot. What's this ability? Enforce control. Oh, that's the mass heal, basically. inspired how 20%. Oh, okay, yeah. That's effectively that's this basically. Exerts rigorous control. It's a psionic. Wait, unlocks ability. It doesn't actually say this is psionic ability either. Oh, it does say can only be used once per battle psionic buff. Okay. So if my guys are ever in, like the whole lot of them are damaged, they can patch themselves up pretty easily with that. Just remember to stay outside of range of all this crap. So Ronald should be fine there. Gotta remember that Ronald can be converting units into indentured. Now, it might not work on the Paragon because I think they're all mindless. Yeah. I don't think Ronald can convert a mindless unit. Yeah, it has to be non-mindless. But it's something I need to just remember. The Wraith has no action points. I didn't quite see what happened there. Alright, oh yeah, and then this guy's got that repairability as well. I think the group stunned me. They stunned all of my stuff. Crap. Okay, why can't you alt fire on the ground and reach out to get other units? What's the problem there? I've got the indentured selected. I'm trying to alt fire to get that extra range and it's not doing anything. So I don't really know why. Maybe it's blocked. It might be blocked by line of sight. It could be it. Alright, well I think I'm gonna have to move the Zenith out and dish out some damage there. Now you're stunned, you scrub. Alright. Not quite enough to finish him off. Maybe maybe this guy can just get close enough just to poke him a little bit. No. Not quite. Needs just a bit more damage. Well, I can get one of these guys out there. No line of sight. Dang, I want to just shoot. Oh, wait, I can actually shoot the tower. Wait, it's a 95% chance if I shoot the bush, and a 60 if I shoot the tower. Because the bush is... Okay, so what's happening here is the bush is providing cover for the tower. You can see that little yellow bit at the end of their line of fire. So, I guess I take that. Doesn't make much sense to me, but alright. And did that... No, he didn't come charging out. He ran away. It's really hard for the enemy to plan to avoid that because it's like... It's kind of a little gimmicky depending on what tile you target. The chance seems to be based on the tile you're aiming at, not necessarily where the enemy unit is, the chance to hit. So it's a little goofy. But it does work pretty effectively. Alright, can we keep out of range of that thing, please and thank you? Should be safe here. That thing is resisting stun like a pro. Ronald can't quite get to rocket launcher range. That's okay. He may have something else he can do, actually. No, not really. Not right now. They're shooting up all my guys. Okay. This is where I'm going to try this enforced control thing. This should heal everyone with Mantra of Life and give them a damage buff. Did it, actually? I didn't check their health beforehand. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Psionic buffs grant shields. The attacks are what heal me. Did that get changed? Did that get changed in the Invasions update? That seems different to me. Like, I was looking at it before I started recording and thought Mantra of Life seems different to me. I think that must have gotten changed, because I was thinking that was going to heal my units. Instead, it just gave them shields, which is nice, I guess. But I was thinking that was going to be like a group heal for everybody. I'm pretty sure that either I'm going crazy or that got changed. I think both are equally likely options. Now, I'm just going to go for the... actually, we'll start with these guys over here, I think. We'll have a better shot at most of this stuff.
Enemy killed.
Now, those guys do tend to resist arc, but I got the guy behind him.
Enemy killed.
The Wraith can easily finish that off. Oh my
Enemy
gosh.
Destroyed.
This thing is incredible. I really like that Zenith. So far, nobody's really in desperate need of healing. The Owl should probably back up, and the Mirage. But, well, you know what? Actually, what I will do is move the Mirage here, cast the shield down, back you up one, spin you around, heal the Mirage. Okay. And this guy is... okay. He's going to be okay.
Enemy annihilated.
Another unit down. Ronald can... Anthem of the Abyss doesn't really help. Doesn't really help these guys. Helps other units. Can I get a rocket launcher shot off? Can I get a better rocket launcher shot off? A little bit. Alright, I'll take that. Out of range, huh? That's what you think.
Serves them right.
And you are stuck here, but that doesn't mean you can't get somebody too.
Serves
Oh,
them
man.
right.
That arc extension module is ridiculous. I cannot get over how powerful that is. You know what? While we're at it, I may as well... try to get rid of that,
Destroyed.
just for the fun of it, since I wasn't going to kill anything else. And now I don't have to worry about any other turrets. Was never even in their range. Oh, hello. I forgot about, didn't notice a little countdown up there. All right. Oh, was that? No, he just did that. Oh, right, I forgot. All right. Forgot about that. I think that was Wrath of the Old Machines, I think. Alright, well, Ronald can... Wait, did you guys get stunned? No, you didn't get stunned. Okay, well then revive those guys. And I think the rest of this group should be fine. We'll have Ronald use his healing ability, even though I don't think it's going to matter. I think I can probably kill this guy on this turn. Alright, we'll just have him move up all the way to where he's in range. I'm going to move these guys up here. No line of sight, it says. Why? He's in range. What is in the way? I don't understand what's blocking the line of sight. Is it the Zenith? Is it too big? I guess it was. I didn't think that you could have your line of sight blocked by a heavy unit. I thought you could use them as cover. That was strange. Maybe the Zenith is just that big. I don't know. Oh, I should have teleported. Didn't even think about it. Not that it would have mattered, it just would have looked cool. Oh man, I've got the hallucinogen projector too. I have so many options right now for ways to deal with the enemy that if I ever do run into a tough battle, I should be able to find a way out of it. Alright, cool.
Rules supreme.
Sit up a little straighter here. Okay, so Paragon Dwelling is mine. A Secretor, a tier 3 in case. Oh, I like those kind of effects. Is it a? It's a single action. It's not. You know what? I'm gonna sell that. Oh, I did get X7 combat stims. I like that. I think Tenzin has one of those, if I remember correctly. 25% accuracy. Take reward. Okay, it's a. I like those free anything that gives a free action as part of its benefits. But I don't really have. I'll look at my armies here again. It might go well on her, I think. That one's flying. Wait, are you? Oh, wait, you're the sniper person, aren't you? I forgot this army was over here. I'll give that to you. Combat stims are always useful for a sniper, I suppose. Static buildup module, not useful for a single shot sniper, but it might be time to mod her with something a little more useful. Does this have high impact? No? Well, it's probably gonna get it. And could electrify, plus 20% damage. That's a lot better than that vision enhancer. I think it's time to give her some halfway decent mods. Plus the stagger resistance is always good for snipers. I've kind of been disregarding that army there. They've just sort of been on hold in case anything tries to come through here, but yellow and blue have been pretty quiet as of late.
Production ready.
Okay, Lesnara can do another water sector upgrade, and then I think that's really all the economic upgrades that city can do. Taking forever on them, but that's fine. It pretty much exists to crank out food as fast as possible.
You can persuade whole worlds to abandon their
Falsify
principles if you
atrocities.
convince them that a particular faction has committed atrocities. Whether or not said faction actually committed
Local
those atrocities
locate
is
armies.
irrelevant.
All the players' armies are
Cancer,
visible to the
the
casting
burning
players.
nebula.
Each army is marked using a sensor particle. Okay. I'm going to get this because I want that last Empire upgrade. But some of those might be worth priming. I'm going to check my operations right now.
Operations primed and ready.
I think I would like to have that locate armies one ready to go. I also think I'm going to get a little sensor up somewhere near purple. Just in case she tries to send any hidden units this way, having something on top of that mountain seems nice. In fact, I'm gonna cancel priming that other. Oh wait, I already primed it. That happened really fast. Okay. Get another monitor ready. Avidar is. I just annexed the Alps there. Okay, so I'll probably turn that to production then. Yeah, we'll do a production sector there. Well, not production sectors upgrade. I actually need to build. Oh, wait, hang on. I might want to think about another. This would be a nice spot. I think I'm going to put another orbital relay there. This city is not really going to be making many units, and I already have one good production sector in case I do choose to do that, but honestly, this city is really more of a forward base kind of city. So I think that one's going to get an orbital relay station. Because that's like a narrow mountain choke point directly between me and the rest of this continent over here. I'm more interested in the strategic defense than anything else right now. So we'll let it do that orbital relay and then see what comes after. Alright, and then this was... You know what? I'm going to continue with the plan for these guys. It'll be a little while before those towers are built, so they should have time to get out here and cause some trouble over on the... If Yellow wants to come steal my kills, I'm gonna come steal some of his stuff over here. Except for you, you can go back to the Amazon lady. I think I would want to let one of these on my plane. But it behaved itself very well, and I'm very proud. Okay, the milestone charge station is done. Now, there was a specific sector that I was interested in putting a colony on. And wouldn't you know it, now I'm not remembering which one it was, but I'm thinking it was probably this one, because it's adjacent to the Paragon dwelling, 2 spaces out, and it can get Cosmite in the water. Most likely it was here. Forcuda has got its own stuff it can get, and that one still needs to be upgraded to... That one still needs to be upgraded to the point where it can... Wait a second. This one still needs... Why do I not have an orbital relay station on Blast Sands yet? That's more important. Blast Sands. Yeah, get an orbital relay there. I want to put an orbital relay on every spot that I'm putting a tower. Yeah, prioritize that. What are you doing? Is this city set to take food? No, it should be. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta grow. All these cities should be... All 3 of these cities should be taking food. Well, maybe not the one northwest. Maybe not. I gotta check its population, but... Yeah, you're taking. Okay, that's good. Well, I need to grow these cities. This is how I'm gonna win the game. And are you taking? You should be. Okay. Take food. This one doesn't matter. It's not quite as important for this one, I guess, but I think this spot is a good spot for a new city. Plus, it kind of stays out of Purple's way for now. I wonder if, what are they doing at Locke's Landing? I don't know. I don't really care if I get Casus Belli against them. Everyone's going to go to war with me sooner rather than later anyway. So, where are you? We can hit the milestone recharge station on this turn, and then we can actually get that new city up now. Right here. Ah, nuts. Adjacent to an already existing colony. That's right. I think I need to go here. Crap. That takes an extra turn. Yeah, okay, that was my bad. Forcuda prevented it. We'll get it on the next turn. Little mistake there. That's going to cost me a turn. Crap. Alright, well, the Paragon have at least been dealt with, or at the very least that dwelling has. I'm sure they've got more crap around here. Now I'm going to deal with these guys, who I'm pretty sure this one is a safe auto combat. If somebody manages to die here, then they probably don't deserve to be part of the army. Take that, and attack with the Mirage, because it's got the extra movement. I'm going to say auto. I guess my units are a little weak, but it should be okay. There we go. And I think Ronald's army is just going to mostly stay in this area. There may be a few other things they can go kill. I wouldn't mind getting some more XP for those new tank units that I made. I should have another one coming out here pretty soon. Yeah, there's another Zenith getting finished on the next turn there. I think I'm just going to have Ronald sit on this for now. Ronald's and his army sit on that for the time being. Well, this is technically mine now, so Yellow would have to declare war to take it. I think they can go off on a little adventure and clear out some more stuff. Should be alright. Although I'm going to be really irritated if they make like a forward base or a city or something. I don't know what's in that group right there, but if they have a settler in that group and plop down a city before I can get to it, I'm going to be cranky. Maybe I should have the Mirage go take a peek. It can't. Alright, well, for now then, guys can stay here, and I'm just gonna kind of hope for the best on that. I'm gonna be really irritated if I miss it by one turn because I didn't check where were valid city locations, and then they put a city up right before I can get one. Or I could always just declare war and take it, I guess. Ronald might need to think about better... No, I think that he's... No, I still really like his mods, actually. I keep thinking I need to get him better stuff, but he's actually quite good, all things considered. He's got infantry commander, but he's also got ground commander. I'm interested in giving him that, too. Where's my little autonom here? You can at least get down with this group. Maybe. Oh, there's 2 units there. Oh, that's there where the other runner is. Okay. So my other one was fine self-scouting. This guy needs to go up here. He can get to that research lab a little quicker. I don't know where the other one is. He's on auto movement somewhere between there and here. He's probably went... Yeah, okay, that's where he was going. He was going to that teleporter. I'm going to cancel that and put him back on auto explore. Sorry, buddy. He's probably a little confused, maybe a little irritated. Alright, I just want to click through the rest of this stuff here and... Yeah, I want to see what happens with regard to that city where I was, or that area I was trying to build a city in. These guys will continue moving down this way and are going to join that fish sitting on that sector, which I might, well, we'll see. It's not really much of a defense, but it at least would make it not a pushover. Wait, where did these units come from? Wait, where did I get these guys from?
Empire task completed.
Oh. Okay. Small army of racial units appears at your capital colony. Well, it's a good thing I've got enough cosmite to mod you guys all up to speed here. Unfortunately, they don't have any of the bonuses from being produced. Wait, maybe they do. Biological land unit syndicate. What's plus 405 health? Okay, unfortunately they did not get the reinforced by suffering buff. That's too bad. Don't mind having those snipers though. Anyway, you guys can mod to be a leader. You guys can mod to be really the only valid mod for these guys. I'm gonna mod all equivalent units. I think it is just those 2 though. Just dump a bunch of cosmite into these guys. I'm gonna need a bunch more for that tank on the next turn. I don't actually have a template for these guys. That arc impact module isn't bad though. I might want something else for... I think I might want that stun module instead of the exploitative targeting system. There's also the arc extension module, but on a sniper it doesn't feel quite as necessary. I don't know what his last mod should be. I think I kind of want to go with the stun module though. 30% increased damage on all abilities. That's pretty nice. Fibrillator, sure. Alright, well, we'll at least get these guys modded up to speed. And I'm probably going to have them... I'm going to send them through the teleporter. Just to give some extra firepower down there in the south. And I guess I can get another water sector upgrade here. And that is the end of the turn. I think, you know what? This is going to kill me if I don't find out. So hopefully I don't get attacked by anything because I need to wrap this episode up. I am starving. But, let's see, locate arm. Wait. All right, yeah. Okay, I'm going to end the turn here and see what happens in this area. Because if they move a settler in and start building, then I'm going to have some things to think about with regard to the Amazon over here. But this is the spot where I want this city to be, right next to the Paragon dwelling. And yeah, it's going to irritate them because it's kind of like right in their space, but I don't really care. So it's their turn now, so let's find out what they do. Yep. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I could have had that spot, and I missed it by one turn because I moved the wrong direction. Let's auto this. Should be fine. Well, guys. This might have been a situation where if it was a single-player game, I might have mulliganed that one and just reloaded the autosave and gotten it, because I could have very easily gotten it. At least I think I could have. Maybe it's not a guarantee. I don't know for sure it could have made it all the way from there through the forest, because the forest would have slowed it down a bit. But still, it does have... it's got floating, but it's got some other bonus to it. Whatever that global one means. I don't know what that means. I'm wondering if that means it effectively can move through any type of terrain unhindered. But regardless, I missed it. So, I have an option here. Ronald's army is within range to attack. Both of these armies are. I could start a war with the Amazon on this turn. And I'm going to be at war with them anyway. I have a proposal from her, but it probably doesn't matter what it is. But I don't think I want to let them build that city. I think, in my opinion, I have a powerful military force here. Ronald's army could squish them pretty easily. I think I could maybe frame them for something. Whether or not that works, I don't know. And it'd just be like, no, you don't get to come to my continent. So they've already got a city down here. I'm not too thrilled about that. But you guys can let me know what you think, as always, in the comments. I did see Armor Co. finally expanded, so I can get that sector, get another orbital relay station here, and start building those towers, hopefully pretty soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you all are staying... I hope you all... Y'all, I don't know. I hope you guys and girls are staying safe out there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Adam James, Jim Bro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.